Evening, 0 pence here. This picture of this strapping gentleman with his cat in his back garden is William Baker Viles, and he is my great grandfather. William Baker Viles was born in 1861, and by the time he was 20 he'd been a labourer and other things. He was 5'10". He'd come down from Northampton to London and he was looking for work, and one night there was an altercation in a pub and a policeman was getting beaten, and my granddad stepped in, and as you can imagine, you can look see how he's holding the cat. The size of his hands are like shovels, and he passed them on to my dad as well, because he had hands like shovels as well. And he sorted it out, and he was spotted by the police sergeant, who I don't know whether he offered him a job or told him to go and inquire about joining the police force, but he did. And on the 2nd of January 1881 he joined the police force. Now he was in quite a different varied places in London. He was in the Westminster division, he was in the Chelsea division, he was in the Greenwich division, and he was also in Limehouse. And as far as I can tell, he used to tell my dad, when he was a young lad, stories. And one of the stories he told him was that he chased Jack the Ripper. Well, you hear things like that and you think, he was a granddad and he was talking to his grandson. Maybe he might have, just coloured it a little bit. But apparently he didn't. And he told him all about the whistles and the blows that they had on the whistles and all that sort of thing, which I can't remember, but and all kinds of stories about taking the toffs home in wheelbarrows and getting 2-bob off of the butler at the back door. And they used to call it the drunken taxi. Whether these things are true, they were what this man told my dad. But as for chasing Jack the Ripper, it was a distinct possibility, as they tell me. Now, this is the gentleman that chased Jack the Ripper. There he is, in 1900. He's a fine figure of a man, as you can see. Zoom in a little bit on this. But he has 2 medals on his chest, and those medals are not military. They're Queen Victoria's Jubilee and King Edward's coronation. So bearing in mind he retired in 1904 at the age of 45 with a full pension after doing 25 years as a police officer. He did rather well, but as you can see, there were no stripes on his arms, and I was told that's because he wasn't employed for his brains. He was employed for his size and the size of them mitts, because if anything needed sorting out, he'd sort it. Oh God. Yeah, and apparently so. So this is William Baker Viles. I'm quite proud of the old guy, because he wasn't telling porkies, he was actually telling the truth, which is refreshing, and what you'd expect from a police officer. He died a year after this picture was taken, at the age of 85, he died in Ilford. And he died on the 29th of December 1946 at the age of 85. Apparently he loved his garden, and this picture that you see here, if you look, you can see all the cabbages and the brassicas and the green stuff that he's got growing in there, all well tended. And his fork down there by his bottom of his jacket or waistcoat, there's a fork at the background there. It's a beautiful garden, and this place still exists, and the house that he lived in still exists in Ilford. So this is a man I'm quite proud of, my great granddad, William Baker Viles. I would have loved to have met him, but I didn't meet any of I didn't meet my grandfather because he died young, his son, and my dad met him and used to take him tobacco for his pipe, which he smoked constantly apparently. He told really good stories, and he loved cats, and he loved his garden. And funny enough, so did my dad. As you see, he was a fine figure of a chap. And I'm only sorry I can't transfer these pictures over. I haven't got them on a card, unfortunately. But, yeah, this is him in 1900, and his number was 471K. In the uniform, twisted snake twist buckle, and his duty band. Great stuff. Zero offence. Just thought I'd share this with you, and a bit of my family history that I'm quite proud of. Zero pence. Thanks for watching. See you later.